from KGW, this is Friday Night Flights with Orlando Sanchez, sponsored by Carl's Jr.
Two storied programs, both teams on winning streaks, a league title possibly on the line. You told us we had to be there. What is good, everyone? My name is Orlando, and your votes took us to the Greater St. Helens League. Skyview versus Camas. This is your game of the week. This may be the first time we've had fire on the show. The Camas Band, aka the Big Red Machine, providing the soundtrack, atmosphere electric at Doc Harris Stadium. My ears still ringing. Both student sections brought that energy. Camas strikes first. Luke Jamison punches it in for the touchdown, 7-0 Papermakers. Opening drive of the second half, Skyview answers. Gabe Martin, just breaks through to put the Storm on the board. All tied at 7. To the fourth quarter we go, and it is the power of the Papermaker. Taylor Yanni on the money to a wide open Nathan Criddle. And that was enough for the Camas defense to put this game away. Brock Thornburg with the sack. Camas celebrating. Papermakers win 17-7, and now the Greater St. Helens League title up for grabs heading into next week. Homecoming at McKenzie Stadium, Mountain View hosting Battleground, Flex Friday for the Thunder. Mitch Johnson to Aiden Nicholson, that connection working early and often. Can't stop, won't stop, second quarter. Check this out, 4th and 19, no problem. Nicholson, too much bounce. Mountain View gets the 34-3 win. In Oregon, we've been waiting for this one. 4th-ranked West Albany visiting 3rd-ranked Silverton. The winner, District 3 champions. The Silverton student body in pink going wild for their team. The Foxes, they built a big lead. Keegan Walter breaks free, turns on the afterburners. 63 yards for the score. That puts Silverton up 28-7. West Albany didn't quit. Michael Kale to the freshman Tyler Hart McNally late in the game to pull the Bulldogs to within 7. What a catch! The Foxes defense held on, and Silverton gets the victory 28-21. Big game. Let's head south to Corvallis High School. Spartans hosting the Dallas Dragons, pivotal game in the playoff chase. Crowd ready to go. The Dragons on fire early. Emilio Miranda goes in for the score. If you like that, we got more Dragons for you. Ashton Foster. Lots of success through the air, hits Corey Miller to put the Dragons inside Corvallis territory, and Dallas wins. Your final count in this one, 43-31. In District 2, everyone's chasing Wilsonville and Canby. They'll play for the league title next week. Scappoose and North Salem meeting this week with 3rd place and a guaranteed playoff spot likely on the line. North Salem cheerleaders getting everyone fired up. And this was a wild game. The Vikings' Josiah Davis, the man is a beast. Big game for the North Salem back, busting tackles on the way to a 25-yard score on the very first drive of the game. Scappoose answers right back. Luke McNabb calling his own number. Welcome to Friday Night Flights. This game went back and forth. North Salem gets the 1-point win. St. Helens hosting McKay. Sky 8 giving us those views. The visiting Royal Scots came out on fire. First quarter, Kyron Fui Maono to Justice Anthony. Can he stay in bounds? The answer is yes, folks. Falls into the end zone. Check that replay. He got both feet in. Scots roll 35-6. Their 4th win of the year. Something special going on down there. Most wins in at least a decade. Pacific Conference, Newburgh visiting McMinnville. 3rd quarter, Grizzlies strike. Kai Hoskinson finds Braden Woods on the slant. But Newburgh would control this game. Next drive, Sam Murphy takes it, and he is off to the races. 47 yards. That's how you move the chains. It set up a score, and Newburgh takes it 36-22. To the Mount Hood Conference, Central Catholic Clackamas, they got blowout wins. They meet next week for the league title. ESPN will be there. So will we. More Friday night flights for you for the second straight week. One of the biggest games came on Thursday. Lake Oswego hosting Westland, the Lakers with a chance to clinch the league title. Jack Lane, go ahead, throw it up and let your man go get it. Gabe Olvera, are you kidding me? Lake Oswego on top, 14-7. Let it rain, let it pour. Not even the weather could stop the Lions in the second half. Mark Hamper, welcome back to the show. 12-yard house call. Westland takes control. And it was defense that sealed the deal in the fourth quarter. Hold up. It's the same man, Mark Hamper, with the interception. What can't he do? Westland back in business, and they're catching out. Jackson Steinhauer to the house, putting this game away. Westland defeats Lake Oswego 31-14, and you know who doesn't need an umbrella? Head coach Chris Miller, giving the people what they need. The man is fired up. More Three Rivers scores. Lake Ridge edges Tiger 21-19. The Pacers get Laco next week. Tualatin takes care of Oregon City. In the Metro League, Beaverton and Sunset both fighting for the league's last guaranteed playoff spot. A loss this week would all but eliminate either team. It's a pink out. Both Beaverton, Sunset crowds dressed in pink for breast cancer awareness. First quarter, Grady Newsome. Pretty ball to Hayden Hurley. Let's jump in celebration because it turns out that jumping can be contagious in a good way. Later, check out the concentration here. Blake Hurley holds on for the pick six. Sunset gets a nice win. 41-22, your final. PIL action. After an overtime loss to Grant last week, the Roosevelt Rough Riders looking for a bounce-back win, visiting McDaniel in week number 8. Let's pick things up in the second half. Some love for the defense. Jay-Sean McIver, right place, right time, off to the races. Even more impressive when we put this thing in fast forward. That's good for 85 yards. Later, Lindell Betts pushes to the outside. Smooth sailing for those Rough Riders. They get a 40-8 win. Let's head over to Jefferson High School. Democrats taking on the Franklin Lightning. Jefferson wasted no time. After a failed onside kick by Franklin, Preston Reed makes them pay 40-plus yards to the crib. The Lightning, though, strike back. Xander Garner sparking some electricity. Max Wallace on the money for the score. Franklin wins in overtime. 28-27, your final.